Hello, y'all. I'm back. It's 8:40 p.m. So, since I did the previous video somewhat later in the afternoon, um I originally intended for that to be like, you know, the second and last video that I was gonna do today, but I had to come back on here to emotionally vent frustrations. So um it's amazing in a bad way for people who bully you, but they don't like to be bullied themselves. So um and what these perps would do, including my twin sister, you know, they would tag me in their, fake troll and harassing posts or whatever, whether it be community posts or videos on YouTube. So, I found out today that, I don't even know where to start, but, I really hate being upset. So upset at like the online harassment and the gang stalking that I cannot even be at peace when I'm in a hotel room trying to get away from the street gang stalking. So like like it's like having a big pile of mess somewhere that you have to clean up and you don't know exactly where to start. That's how I'm feeling right now on this video. So, as I said, I have not talked about Anthony or, he needs to stop falsely calling himself Targeted Tony when he's perping people. So, I think he switched things up, but it's like I don't even think Anthony was ever targeted. I don't think Anthony was ever targeted. And so, he approached me back in 2020. He was one of the narcissistic control freak fake TI perps that tried to butter me up and try to talk about me being such a beautiful soul and this and that or whatever. And then after a while, he started being bossy and controlling and making me feel uncomfortable and talking to me like as if I don't have the most basic common sense and dishing out unsolicited advice. Like I'm 40 years old now, but at the time I probably was like 36 or 37. And he would say stuff like, oh, be careful getting in the car with strangers, or, oh, be careful when you make decisions like this, or, like, you don't even know me, But I'm glad that I never had Stockholm Syndrome with Anthony. It seems like it was easier for me to see through him. But Darius seemed like he was more slick than Anthony, with the love bombing and trauma bonding and manipulation and control and abuse. And both of them are younger than me, and both of them are from Los Angeles metro area. And so, um, I mean, um, as I said, um, Anthony was one of those type of people that would, I never asked Anthony for anything at all, ever. But he would, like, donate voluntarily, and then be very, very bossy and controlling and micromanaging with the fake donation that he calls himself trying to give, and hoping that he can get a certain kind of attention from me. You know, but he never expressed any sexual desire for me or anything like that, but I don't know why he had been obsessed with me, and stalking me, for so long. Um, so it's like he admitted that he recently admitted that he had been trolling and harassing me, and because of being bitter towards me and stuff like that. And he wants the whole world to know, oh, I donated Candy over $200 and this and that or whatever. Excuse me. But as I said before, that doesn't give you the right to be controlling and manipulative. And so the fake J.E. perp, if he was ever a so-called targeted individual, and Anthony, they're the only two fake T.I. perps that have been, stalking and harassing me, like, for the past few years or for a long ass time. As I said, any other fake T.I. perp, they might just harass me for like 2 months or maybe 6 months, at the most 6 months, but maybe in like between 2 and 3 months, and then eventually leave me alone. But and people with narcissistic personalities like to seek never-ending revenge. Even if you come to a truce and try to make amends or whatever, they were still behind your back, still like slandering and lying on you behind your back, or they still, it seemed like even if you made, if you, made up to them whatever they found offensive. Like, say, for example, if you accidentally put a small dent in their car, and you were responsible enough and caring enough to, pay to get the dent in the car fixed, and apologize, they'll pretend that, even if you pay them double the amount of the damages to fix the dent in the car, they will temporarily pretend that, that they're not mad at you anymore, or like y'all made a truce or whatever. And then after some time, like 2 or 3 years later, you will find that they are still bitter and still trying to seek revenge, like, every day until the day that they die, or you die first. But if you die before them, they will still be bitter. Like, you being dead is not good enough for them, So I don't think Anthony donated me, like, I don't remember if it was $200, and no, it wasn't $200 in one lump sum, but But it seems like he will voluntarily donate and then get very, very bossy and controlling. Anthony's a damn predator himself. And so when fake TI perps, when they have a feud with me, they love to copy the traits and harassment tactics of what the regular perps do, but fight so hard to go out of their way to outdo the regular perps. Like they will go 10 times harder at trying to ruin and destroy you, you know. And they don't care about it. They want your mental health destroyed, you know. So I mean, it's like, so I noticed that Anthony was posing as the fake Darnell Williams perp with the fake, I mean, you know, with that fake Darnell Williams 999 account, and I don't even know if he changed it after I exposed him about it. And I don't know, Anthony, you just turned 39 years old, and like, you're weird enough that you act like as if you're obsessed with how many times you think I fart in the video. Like, been moments when he falsely accused me of farting in a video when I wasn't farting, passing gas, you know. Excuse me. So Anthony, on that fake troll account called Darnell Williams 999, now he wants to falsely call himself Young Lord, in which, I don't know, I think it was the fake Darnell Williams perp, when he started aggressively and actively harassing me since like maybe March of, it probably was before then, but maybe March of, you know, March of 2022. But you know what? I think the fake Darnell Williams perp was secretly harassing me since before then. But he did all kinds of stuff in the beginning, you know. And the fake Darnell Williams perp was posing as Alex Dupree and calling himself Young Lord and stuff like that, you know. And so I was confused about who was who. So Alex Dupree, he left me alone, you know. So then, you know, so Anthony now addresses him. Like, how did he know? Unless he's working closely with the fake Darnell Williams perp, just like my twin sister is, you know. And so, what my twin sister did, I caught her, she's still gang stalking me. And so what she did was, you know, in the video where she beat up her girlfriend, she's like, yeah, I'm beating you with your own HIV medicine. And it was like March 20th or something. Somebody came on my channel and said, oh, well, you know, I see why, now I believe you about, she was like, now I believe you about your twin sister leaving her daughter to eat her own feces because she likes to lick Tiara's diarrhea or something, and Tiara has HIV. And I'm like, what? You know, somebody had left that comment on my you know, on one of my YouTube channel. I mean, one of my YouTube videos, you know. And so, you know, I be trying to stay out of trouble. Just trying to mind my own business. You know, trying to mind my own business and trying to stay out of trouble. And I have to use the bathroom again so bad. I just used the bathroom. But hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me. So, yeah, my body is having a detoxing effect because I excuse me, had the cheesecake for dinner. I mean, so that I wouldn't have to go back out and buy more food to eat. I ate that as my dinner. Um, so then, I as promised, I took some bentonite clay and drank a lot of water. So my body, I guess I'm detoxing. But I actually felt scared because I felt scared because I had this fear or that I might have a heart attack or something or have a medical emergency or something. But I think that I mean because I felt it was like wow I had so much fat today, like starting from the muffins to the fried food for lunch and then the cheesecake. But that might be me just being overly worried. But I took the but I mean I may not I mean I took the bentonite clay just to be on the safe side. But excuse me. So so I mean and when the beating had the second time that I was made aware of the beating or whatever, that it's like there was this guy. I was at the library on the West Bank, and it was this guy that mentioned that um that my twin sister had went to jail, and he mentioned about the HIV, and I had no idea about the syphilis or anything like that. Um so now my twin sister tagged me in a post and mentioned about you know she falsely accused me of slandering her, in which and I knew nothing about her testing negative about I mean whatever disease she thought she had or whatever, because somebody like the first person, I think it was a female that mentioned that my twin sister had HIV or whatever, that she got it from the girlfriend, and that my twin sister be like puking all her insides or organs or whatever, something I don't remember, or that puking up pieces of her organs, I don't know what the hell. And so I figured that that's what the beating was all about, if Tiara supposedly gave her such and such disease or whatever. And so you know and so my twin sister, tried to falsely accuse me of slandering her, um, and then try to make it like she showed so-called proof. I mean, the writing or whatever, or the pictures or whatever was too small. I couldn't even see it. And then she tried to use clown emojis. You know, so so it's like, um, so she tried to falsely make it like as if I was maliciously spreading rumors, evil rumors, and that wasn't even true. But my twin sister recently slandered me intentionally and thought the shit was funny, but she slandered her own twin, me, all day long. But if I have a mistake about something or a mistaken understanding, or even if I am telling the truth about something, she will be quick to cry slander. And she had been encouraging her cult followers to gang up on me, and they all will huddle together and slander me for years. And so that fake You Wish perk that used to be called Sunshine, you know, I think it was the fake edible landscapes perk that try to say that they can't wait for me to be put down like a rabid dog and put out of my own misery. You know. And so my twin sister will heart and like the comments when the fake You Wish perk at You Wish 378 when she would mention oh, I just can't wait for Candy to drop dead. And my twin sister will heart and like her comments. So my twin sister, she recently slandered me intentionally, and lied on me and thought it was funny. She lied on me and said that I molested the dog Pippa, and that I molested the foster boy Cody, and that I molested Raven. And so, she lied on me about all that. And then, she lied on me and said that I was prostituting or doing something sexual with somebody on the side of an apartment building at St. Germain Apartments in Harvey on Manhattan Boulevard. And I never even set foot on that property. Never in my entire life. So, and she made up all kinds of other false rumors about me too. Maliciously and intentionally. But, I would have never thought of to intentionally like spread a false rumor and think it's funny, about her catching whether or not she has it, I mean, as I said, like, she thought she had it. Is that the reason why she beat Tiara up? And then as of 15 hours ago or earlier this morning or last night, well, today I noticed that she took Tiara back. Just like she would take Dwayne back. Well, Dwayne was her husband, so that's understandable. Kind of understandable, but then again, not understandable if she started abusing Dwayne first. And then Dwayne started abusing her right back. So, my twin sister, her cult followers raised up to like 6.94 YouTube subscribers. Like, everything's a big mess now. And even some of her cult followers that still hate me, they woke up to her deception. And they said, well, you've been slandering and talking bad about Candy for all these years. And now you don't like being bullied, and you don't like nobody talking about you. And so some of her, she got increased subscribers, but she still got some fake loyal followers. And so she reposted Anthony's fake Anthony did a fake video and manipulated and twisted and lied, and another fake video of him falsely accusing me of being racist, and he falsely accused me of being a dark triad narcissist when it's him and my twin sister and any other troll and perp. You're not gonna be 39 years old and stalking, following, and harassing and bullying somebody. And how dare you to falsely accuse me, use projection, and falsely accuse me of having a dark triad. No, Anthony, it's you. So, so my twin sister went and shared that fake post in the community. I mean, that fake video in a community post. So now Anthony is lying and, lying and saying he's my handler and stuff, when there was that website that said that if you a TI turned perp, you can never be a handler. And you're not my handler. So Anthony gets that false smear campaign and falsely accusing me of being racist. He gets that from the fake Stephon Adams perp lying on me. And that's one of the gang stalker smear campaigns, to lie and say that the target is racist, a pedophile, a drug addict. And they intentionally twist your words on what you say and stuff like that, So, just because I described the Hispanic person in my videos, Anthony took it upon himself to lie and say that, oh, she really wanted to call him an illegal Mexican and this and that or whatever. And it's like, you're doing too much. You're going out of your way to do way too much. Anthony lied last year. He lied and said that he was, he pretended to be fake sorry and pretending that he was trying to get right with God. And I blocked him, so I didn't even know he fake apologized, But then after I didn't even know that he apologized, but he made a fake apology and still made more slanderous comments in his fake community post, and which let me know that it wasn't sincere. And like, you sitting there commenting on stuff that's not your business. I mean, if you delusionally believe you're my handler, who's the fucking narcissist with the dark triad or dark tetrad? So, I mean, if you were upset at me a couple of years ago, it's like, why the hell you don't stay away from me? And it's like Anthony is seeming like he's working extra hard to destroy me. So now let me tell y'all this too. On the video of the beating, I don't know if my twin sister made it private or if the video got taken down. It didn't get taken down because she probably would have been suspended for a while. So I don't know if she deleted the video or made it private. But I didn't know that my twin sister had an alcohol problem bad enough that she's supposedly going to Alcoholics Anonymous or some program or whatever. But Alcoholics Anonymous is another cult. And so, like, some of her fake supporters or cult followers turned against her, and some of them are being fake loyal still. So she's still lying to people and saying that I'm scamming and swindling people, but she took Tierra back, and like, her cult followers are lying and saying that Tierra is a narcissist when it's my twin sister. Like, that beating was freaking narcissistic. The beating in that video was narcissistic abuse. And she was, like, my twin sister was acting out the way that the foster mom and the foster brother Joe, how they treated us. Like, oh, I'm beating you with your own HIV medicine. That's something that the foster mom what she would do. And then, like, oh, is it good? Huh? It's foster mom and the foster brother Joe all over again. So, my twin sister, like, she would never forgive me because of her own lies that she created about me, and still staying bitter for years. But she went to jail behind Tiara. Tiara did all this stuff to my twin sister. And my twin sister still took her back. Okay, so why you, if you tested negative and she's positive, why are you back with her? You know? Oh, you quickly forgave her. But your own twin sister, you made up your own lies about me and gonna stay bitter for years. But you're never to be trusted. Ever. My own twin sister would lie, manipulate, bully, deceive, and blackmail me. My twin sister used to take advantage of my money. Um, yeah, 20 years ago. So, a lot of people are blind to her being a gang stalker. And so she's lying so that people won't catch on to the fact that they won't wake up and realize, Brandy, you gang stalk, you sold your own twin sister, or you gang stalking your own twin sister. You pathetic and disgusting. So she can ask for donate. You get like way more money than me. You have a place to live and you have a car. And I figured when people were talking about Kim and living in Georgia, I didn't even realize that they were talking about Kimberly Harper. I mean, I'm sorry, I was trying to say I kind of figured that they were talking about Kimberly Harper. And after all this time, Kimberly Harper finally puts a fake picture of herself up. And people were gossiping, talking about Kimberly Harper being a crackhead or on drugs or looking like a crackhead or something. You know. Excuse me. So, I mean, the foster mom manufactured for me and my twin sister to not get along. And who the hell coerces their own twin sister to be homeless and then tell everybody, don't help her? People, so I don't know if anybody died, but I heard that people had gotten injured out in that weather today. And my twin sister, was begging for money recently, and then saying thanks, and then all these other people, they willfully donate. Like, she got a way more support than me. I got almost, like, I'm not gonna say nothing, but almost nothing as far as support goes. Like, very few people. It's a very small handful of people. Um, you know. So, my twin sister is manipulating nearly 7,000 people, to falsely believe that I'm not being gang stalked and that I'm not targeted and I'm just crazy and schizophrenic. And, she used to call, I don't know if she still think I'm retarded and slow, but if somebody's so slow and retarded, how the hell could somebody that's slow and retarded be so clever to scam and manipulate people? But you do. I mean, you have a house and a car. I mean, a place to live and a car. And, people were talking about Tiara draining my twin sister of her finances and everything. And the fact that my twin sister took Tiara back, they're still giving her fake supportive advice. When the same people just kicking me down and attacking me and just, having inherent hatred towards me. And it's like, if they could be supportive of her, they can be supportive of me too. But they choose to, they pretend like, oh, we're here for you, Brandy. We support you. We love you. Treating her like a fucking total celebrity. And it was the fake aggressive defiance TV perk that helped my twin sister blow up and become famous. And people had confronted my twin sister saying, you got famous off of lying on your twin sister and throwing your twin sister under the bus or slandering your twin sister for years. And so now some of her cult followers turned against her. But I noticed that the fake Aquarian Doris perp is harassing her now. And some fake TI perps are trying to lie to my twin sister and convince her that, oh, she's being targeted now. And so now on the video, when it was still up about the beating when my twin sister got arrested, I saw Anthony on his fake new targeted Tony account. He was berating and condemning my twin sister, and and talking about it's no excuse that she shouldn't be drinking and stuff. Anthony, you a damn hypocrite, and it's like you're being two-faced towards my twin sister, because all that shit you talk on that other account on that video. But you're on that fake account called Darnell Williams 999. And you want to be the fake Darnell Williams perp, and you want to be the fake Stephon Adams perp. You're disgusting that if you're 39 years old and some sex trafficking gang stalkers is your role model to follow and mimic. You're despicable. I mean, you're 39 years old and have had, you claim that you've had over $50,000 a year professional careers and jobs or whatever. Despite, I don't even think you ever went to college. Therefore, that means you definitely sold your soul to the devil. And never really had to taste homelessness. And I don't think you ever been jailed or institutionalized. So now you're perping and harassing and stalking. And as I said, if you were mad at me two years ago, like, why the hell you still dragging this on? Stalking all my videos and stalking all my internet activity. You're that desperate, Anthony? So I have screenshots of Anthony hypocritically berating my twin sister and being two-faced. And then when he smear campaigned me as racist recently, again, copying off the fake Stephon Adams perp, my twin sister shared his fake video in a community post. And then, and that's, I mean, what I say in my videos is not even your business. I'm talking about what's going on with the in-person perps. And here you're making fake smear campaign videos like under fake, aliases and, posing as people who you're not. Like, who the fuck has time to do all that at 39 years old? But you won't even show your face because you look like you're 75 fucking years old. People who actually gang stalk you, if you're a real targeted individual, why aren't you going fighting them back? Why the hell you sitting there harassing a female TI that's not even bothering you or doing you anything? If you feel bothered, but you're still stalking all my videos though. Whatever happened to you repenting and getting right with God, Anthony? You lied about that. And Anthony, made made a fake video lying and saying, "Oh, Candy needs to go to jail for molesting Pippa and Raven and this and that and that, this Cody and this and that." And it's like he falsely accusing me of people I never even heard of, aside from the false rumors about Raven and Cody and the dog Pippa. And my twin sister is sick and disgusting for making those lies on me. And think the shit is funny, and her and the fake Darnell Williams perp and other perps, they're sitting there mocking and making memes and jokes. Who the hell would lie on your own twin sister, saying I molested Raven? And I think that the Anthony was behind that fake Justice for Raven account. Excuse me. And Anthony tries to, just like Darius, pretend to overcompensate for being fake pseudo-intelligent because they got so many damn insecurities about themselves, And I believe that Anthony is acting the way he is acting because he's fucking sexually frustrated. Excuse me. So I'm I have my face is twitching up because I've been suffering Tourette syndrome ever since foster care. So, just leave me the fuck alone. And Anthony was the one who told me back in 2020, and yes, you did say that. Be careful if someone is, like when that fake T.I. perp try to ask me for, wanted to meet to trying to make it like you had that, like she has a free place for me to come and live at, and he said, be careful because she might be trying to sex traffic you out of the country if she's asking you for a passport. And that was when everybody in 2020, when Alex Dupree ran me out of Pensacola and I was at my lowest, and everybody was trying to offer me fake sellout deals. And then other fake TI perps and regular perps. That's one of the reasons how I ended up with more enemies in the TI community as well. Because even fake TI perps were trying to be like, well, this person is giving you good advice. Why don't you take it? And they got mad at me for not accepting the fake satanic sellout offers. When people who claim that they're part of the TI community and claim that you have a house and a car for me, and you're trying to make it sound too good to be true, and it's like you act like you want to be my handler, and so excuse me, I don't know about the guys, but I heard that the female TIs, that they, if they flip you and you become a perp, it's like you end up being sex trafficked and forced to perp and prostitute. But the guys, I heard that they'd be forced to be gay and prostitute and gang stalk and stuff like that, But I mean, I've been at my lowest and rejected each and every gang stalk and every sellout offer. And the fake Darnell Williams perp acted like as if he wanted for me to sell out in exchange for a slice of pizza or for $2. That's how, I mean, I wouldn't even give my soul for $2 trillion. I'm not for sale. My soul is not for sale. you know, excuse me. So my twin sister had been slandering me, um, even back in 2010 and 2011 during the Facebook days. She was slandering and lying on me. And she had slandered me and lied on me to my neighbors in Los Angeles. And one of my neighbors told me about it. So it's like one of the neighbors, like when he was moving out, that Ron Burnham guy, um, I think it's pronounced Burnham. Um, when he you know, when he was moving out, he basically told me everything. Like no wonder, cause like him and his wife, Miss Tammy, they used to love me. Saw me off first sight and welcomed me to the neighborhood and loved me like family. When the biological mom Frances passed away, and the biological mom Frances passed away, and you know, my twin sister used that opportunity to slander me to my neighbors. And my twin sister performed a witchcraft spell on purpose to cause me to you know, for my phone to break. And so I was without a phone. And she pretended to be fake nice while I was at using the computers at I think I had my own laptop and brought it to University of Southern California USC campus. I was not homeless at the time. And I had my own place. And so I was and my twin sister was using some kind of um way where she would talk into her phone and it would type up, and it was, and it's like her words were coming out so illegible, or you couldn't even understand it, like, you know and so I mean, it's like when she told me that the biological mom Frances passed away, I was sitting on a stool and I nearly fainted. Like I nearly fell out my chair. I'm like, what the fuck? Like what? Like out of nowhere. And so then you know, she I think um when I talked to her on the phone, she pretended to be fake nice, you know, and then I tried whatever I could to get down there, and everybody sabotaged me trying to get down there to the biological mom Frances funeral. And then I called not knowing that the funeral was going on, and a lot of family members ignored me. Um, and my twin sister tried to pretend to be fake self-righteous and and play that fake mental health bullshit, trying to talk about, oh, that was very inappropriate, trying to copy off the fake foster mom Adrian Felder, talking about that was very inappropriate that you called, during the middle of the funeral or whatever, you know but I didn't even know the funeral was freaking going on, you know and then my twin sister tried to make it like family members were making fun of her during the funeral and everything, and she maliciously acted like as if she was trying to replace me with China as a so-called family member, just like the family tried to replace me with Rayenda when Ramona got mad at me one at one point and was mad at me for a long time just because I called her a bitch. But Ramona has called me I don't know how many names and bullied, harassed, and laughed at, made fun of me, stole from me, physically abused and beat on me, slandered me and lied on me. Taking, using and taking advantage of people. And Ramona is a real life troll in person. So yeah, like the neighbor Ron, he freaking told it all. You know, he basically told me the smear campaigns that my twin sister, said about me and the lies. So, like, is this the reason why Mr. Ron, acted like he wanted to fight me and was acting secretive and um doing a lot of perp shit? Is my twin sister powerful enough to offer people sell out deals to perp me? Because she had, like, after she lied to Mr. Ron about me, even the landlord was gang stalking me. The landlord and all the other neighbors. And I had really no issue with my neighbors, except shortly before Lynette. You know, she was like a month before her and her fake guest or whatever, they started gang stalking and giving me problems. But then it like after my twin sister lied to Mr. Ron and them, then the landlord started gang stalking me really bad, and the other neighbors started gang stalking me really bad. You know, excuse me. And then, I mean, so I was wondering what the fuck was going on. You know, why my neighbors were acting erratic. And David Jane told me numerous times about my twin sister try to that she tried to manipulate him, and she eventually succeeded at turning him away against me, and now she got him gang stalking me online. David didn't used to like being bullied, and I'm gonna say it again. David was crying because his roommate Christian was bullying him. David never used to bully anybody. I mean, for 6 years, David never bullied anybody that I knew when I knew him. So they got David doing shit that he normally wouldn't do. And my twin sister was laughing at him, calling him retarded, like back in 2015 when she saw pictures of him and stuff. But even then, like the fake Hell's Way Church, they were trying to get David to perp me or be against me, and other people out in society as well try to manipulate David, and eventually, they succeeded at turning him against me. David wasn't my best friend, but he was a good friend of mine. You know, but so how does my twin sister slander me, you know, and try to discredit my targeting. The fake aggressive Defiance TV perp helped my twin sister get famous. Like, she blew up seemingly overnight from like 300 or 400 subscribers to like within 2 or 3 weeks. Now all of a sudden she got nearly 7,000, or definitely over 6,000. But I organically and naturally, got like 1.5 thousand, and and like all those subscribers is like a lot. The majority of them is the fake Darnell Williams perp, David Jane, and the fake Aquarian Doris perp. When they make their fake new accounts to come harass just about every day, and I had to block them. But it looked like they left me alone for a few days. Excuse me. But Anthony is even like inserting himself into both me and my twin sister's life, in our lives. So, it's like, for me to have like 1.5, almost 1.58 subscribers, like last I checked it was 1,579, and I have like only like 2 or 3 people that regularly comment. And some people that they would drop in like once every 6 months or so, But a lot of fake TI perps and regular perps and narcissistic abusers, I've had to block them. So but yeah, I came on here. I came on here earlier tonight. Like, I was trying to wait until 10 o'clock, and it's 9:41 p.m. right now. I was so upset. Like, I had to just come on here and vent my frustrations, like, immediately. No, I tried to make myself wait. Hold on, I have to use the bathroom again. Okay, I'm back. Oh, my thumb almost accidentally pressed the button to close out of the phone camera application, or the app of my phone camera. So, if I remember, I was trying to say that that I was so upset that I was waiting to come back on here at like I was waiting to come back, around for 10 o'clock to come and do a video, but my anxiety and anger and frustration is so bad. I feel like I needed to come on here and vent, or else I would have had like a meltdown, emotional meltdown or something, So, Anthony told me over the phone, more than once we had this discussion, where he also told me that he was so-called, falsely accused of being a child molester. Darius would tell me the same thing multiple times too. So, and other female in the TI community, whether they be real or fake, have said that they have had the same slander, said about them. So, even the fake TI perps, they will attack and harass me And, y'all don't have any proof or evidence. And, it's the gang stalking slander, so why do you participate in it if you claim to be a real TI? So, but one time we were on the phone and talking about it, and Darius and Anthony both were like, "Did you touch Raven or no?" But I didn't do the same thing for them. When I didn't ask Darius, did you touch your niece or no? I didn't even both of them have done that to me. But one time Darius was like, are you sure that Brandy isn't using projection? Are you sure that she didn't molest Raven and just blaming it on you? But then, my twin sister, falsely accused multiple people of molesting her kids. She even falsely accused her own husband. I don't know if it was true or false with Dwayne, but she even accused him of touching her kids. But, if you neglect and ignore your child and leave her to eat her own feces, and you're doing the stuff that you're doing with Tierra, like if she got HIV and you don't, why you continue to risk it if you're bragging about how you don't have it? Why did you take her back? And why you putting yourself back at risk again if you don't have it? But you swear up and down that I'm the dummy twin. I'm the foolish one. You think you're better than me, but you're a whole damn alcoholic. But you're so busy lying to people and falsely painting me as mentally unstable and crazy. And so like she's still excuse me. She linked up with both my own twin sister, linked up with who she knows is my online stalkers. You having phone conversations, even living with people who gang stalk me. You know damn well Kimberly Harper gang stalks me. Why the hell you went all the way from Texas to Georgia just to go live with her? And when she's in trouble, her entire Flying Monkey cult followers, they all come and rescue her. While she's telling everybody, make me suffer. But it seems like some of the, her cult followers woke up and turned against her. But at the same time, though, they're no better than her and they're evil too. But then at the same time, also, they still want to hate me and feel like, well, they're both crazy. Excuse me. So, but they're having a self-righteous, fake, hypocritical moment with condemning her. But you do all this evil shit to me online. You would y'all want for me to be dead, but I don't even know y'all and I never did y'all anything. Y'all hate me based on lies. So the fake aggressive Defiance TV perp, he had helped my twin sister get famous and help her blow up within like 3 days. And then all of a sudden, it took me years. It took me, I guess, 8 years to end up with 1.57 thousand subscribers. And only like 2 or 3 of them engage regularly with me or talk to me or whatever. And The majority of the videos I'm getting no thumbs up, and guaranteed like nearly 20 thumbs up on every single video. Like on a video with me showing the rain, what would that need thumbs down for? Because y'all asses is childish and petty and evil. So y'all are condemning my twin sister, but look at the evil shit y'all do every day. Y'all the same wicked. Like my twin sister sold out and y'all sold out too. Y'all don't have any place trying to call anybody demonic or narcissistic when y'all are sold out, demonic and narcissistic and new agers and practice witchcraft. And the fake Queen Whitaker perp the hell out of me, but trying to tell my twin sister about Jesus Christ. But then they will lie and play innocent. Say, Candy blocked me for no reason. No, I caught you behind my back, defending and agreeing with my twin sister and slandering me and saying wicked shit about me. Wicked false things about me. And y'all want to talk about the Lord Jesus Christ and salvation and telling people to repent, but you turn around and gang stalk. So now, and my twin sister, her cult followers, fake supporters still outnumber the few people who turned away from her. But my twin sister said something bad about illegal immigrants before, multiple times. So she's on board with, condemning me and, right along with the sex trafficking stalkers with lying and saying that I'm racist against Mexicans. Excuse me. So, Anthony's running along with that false narrative that because I won't talk to him, he's making fake smear campaigns and lying and saying that I'm prejudiced of Mexicans. Like those migrants and stuff like that, they coming from like Venezuela and stuff like that. And I heard that they want to open borders so that they can, start this new world order. They have legal and illegal immigrants from, anywhere in the world. I've even heard of illegal Russians who had to get deported. So y'all want to falsely talk about that I just have this sickness and fixation against Mexicans, and that's not even true. So I remember when my twin sister moved to Texas after I left Texas and moved to Los Angeles. And I think she was telling me she rode on a Greyhound bus or something like that and was complaining to me about the Mexicans being so dirty and with flies everywhere on the bus and everything, even though that is true. But and she was telling me how much she can't stand them and stuff like that. And then another time in 2017, they had a perp that was, me and her were arguing, and they had a perp that had came by with noise harassment or whatever, and I got mad and cussed them out or whatever, and she tried to turn around and falsely accused me of being racist or whatever, and then me and her got into an argument about that, and she was taking me back to the Greyhound station, and then next thing you know, she made a comment about them, and I'm like, look at you. you know. So, excuse me. I mean, when I was in Bloomington, like, they were freaking racist against me, prejudiced of me. When I was in Denton, Texas, and when I was in Los Angeles, they were racist and prejudiced against me. You know, couldn't wait to get the hell out of those places. Well, not so much Los Angeles. You know, I somewhat miss Los Angeles. You know, but I'll never want to go back to live in LA again. But, you know, because I mentioned Hispanic, just like if I mention black people, the online person holler racist. That's my own race of people. What you talking about? If I mention white people, oh, they holler racist. If I mention Asian, oh, they holler racist. Just to start trouble, you know. But I say it to describe I say it to describe, you know, to give a description of the perp. If I say it was a white female with blonde hair and blue eyes, and you know, perping with a blue shirt and red shorts, like red basketball shorts, you know, for example, you know, and so, you know, they just nitpicking at anything, hunting for something to criminalize me about. You know, and Anthony, he need to mind his business. If you got a problem with what I say in my videos, like, why the fuck you keep stalking and watching everything I post? Even other fake TI perps don't do that. But you want to be a perp that damn desperately, Anthony? Everybody needs to know about you. And you admitted to trolling me. You admit that you troll me. So, you know, now Anthony is falsely, you know, lying and saying that he's my handler. Wanting to be the fake Darnell Williams perp. And the fake Darnell Williams perp ain't my fucking handler. He's just a damn troll and perp. But y'all don't even have y'all own identities that y'all want to try to pose as and try to beat each other. If the fake Darnell Williams perp make fake accounts posing as me, if he'll make fake accounts posing as my twin sister, you know, and as I said, like for a while, from September 2022. All the way through June of last year, my twin sister had left me alone for a while. But the fake Darnell Williams perp and other perps kept on bullying, harassing, and threatening me about Raven every single day, and I got fucking sick and tired of it. And then she got back on board and came to bully and harass me 10 times worse. And she allows internet strangers more rights to her life than her own twin sister. And that fake You Wish perp or J Demon Rotten shit, Jessica Ricketts Holiness, if any of them came crawling back to my twin sister and apologizing, she would be quick to forgive them and let them back into her circle. But my twin sister has no sympathy, no empathy, no mercy, and no forgiveness for anything that we went through. I'm trying to freaking tell her that the foster mom had us brainwashed and manipulated. I had been trying to, get her to see the truth so that we can make a truth and become the close that we never have gotten to be. But my twin sister so militantly dedicated to the cult, both the fake IDMR cult and the fake gang stalking cult. She's falsely accused me of scamming for money when she would rather put the loyalty to the gang stalking over loyalty to her own twin sister. Now, my twin sister was perping with the white shirt and red shorts a couple of days ago with a fake video talking about cook with me. A fake live stream talking about cook with me. Now, they're not plastering themselves over her page and calling her fat and greedy and counting how many calories they think she's eating. They praise everything she does. You know, but like y'all want to criminalize me, my everyday, like my everyday life. Y'all want to criminalize my everyday survival. You know, when I was making it on my own, y'all was still bullying, harassing, and threatening me every single day and falsely accusing me of being a scammer. Because y'all are mad because you can't break me and you're trying to beat me into submission and trying to, you know, y'all want me to sell out and join the fake Luciferian cult. And, you know, selling out would not make my twin sister, like if I sold out, which I won't, but if I sold out, what good would that do if my twin sister still hate me? Or still think she's better? Or, you know, yeah, I don't trust selling out at all because it's a trick and a scam to steal my soul that I could never get back. You know, I'm not handing over my soul. And then the same online Luciferian sex trafficking gang stalking cult network. My twin sister is one of the fucking sex trafficking gang stalkers. You are conspiring with an internet stranger to have your twin sister wrongfully banned from the airport and wrongfully fired from her job. And Anthony was like, you know, he made that fake video and falsely accused me of being a racist. And then next thing you know, he was, you know, trying to say, make this video go viral and make sure y'all never donate to Candy ever again. Make sure you don't donate to her. While Anthony begs for donations and it's not working. Gang stalking doesn't count. Perping people, that's not a job. How come Anthony won't go back to his $50,000 job position? But he try to lie and say that he can't work due to PTSD. But you sitting here traumatizing and terrorizing and harassing and bullying the fuck out of people. People who are not even bothering you. You know, as I said, if you don't like what I say, stay away from my videos. But he wants to try to pose as the fake Darnell Williams perp. And, you know, he wants to try to make fake accounts and fake videos about me and style his fake videos the same way that the fake Darnell Williams perp does. So Anthony, you know, either a TI turned perp or he was never targeted. And there was a point in time I had mistakenly believed that Anthony was a real TI in the TI community. You know, one time he faked being hit in the heart with directed energy weapons. And if you anti-Illuminati and anti-New World Order, how the hell you trying to say that I'm schizophrenic and crazy and need medication? So Anthony is like the tares amongst the wheat in the TI community. And like excuse me, last year when he was harassing me, at the same time he was bitching, complaining, and crying about not having friends or having nobody to like him. So you ain't no better than me. But then, while at the same time he was harassing me and calling me crazy and schizophrenic and talking about that I have behavioral and mental issues that are congenital in nature. But I mean, you don't even know me to know what issues I had since a child. You didn't even know. He talks like he knows me since a child, but I never knew of Anthony until 2020. And all these online stalkers coming at me just about every day talking about, what did you do to Raven? But, I never did Raven anything. And my twin sister, wants to seek never-ending revenge based on her own lies that she created about me. If somebody was guilty of molesting your daughter, would you laugh about that, or mock or make memes about it, or join in strangers with making fun of something that never happened? And then in 2012, 13, and 14, when me and my twin sister were, even in 2010, when my twin sister tried to manipulate me out of student loan money, she was like, "Oh, I know you never molested Raven," and then try to hound me down for money. My twin sister was the first family member that started using and taking advantage of me when I was going to college, draining me parasitically out of just about every damn penny. And then manipulated for the other biological family members to do the same thing to me. Taking advantage of me, using me out my money. First, it started off with using me out of my Social Security checks, my SSI and Social Security money. And she bullied me to the point where, she started to blackmail and threaten me. She would blackmail and threaten me out of my money. And then, I was backed into a corner to the point where, I took out a credit card. And then, but University of New Orleans, by the time of 2004, they forced me to have to start taking out student loans when they said that the Pell Grant, that the tuition was raised enough that the Pell Grant didn't cover all of the tuition. And I tried everything I could. I wanted to just never go into debt. I never wanted to go into debt. So, and then it was a trap because, like some people say, well, oh, if you took out the Pell Grant, if you don't complete the 4 years of college or whatever, then they make you pay all the Pell Grant money back or something like that, But my twin sister lying on me about Raven, that was what caused my grades to start slipping. I was on top of my game with my academics and everything. And I was doing better at UNO than Nichols. But my twin sister, she lied on me and said that I tried to kill Raven. And then she lied on me like almost a year later, and lied on me and said that that I molested Raven. Now she lied on me and said I slung Raven against the wall, and then now she lies and said that I was the one who smothered Raven. Or she lied on me and said that I was the one who caused Raven to have that seizure. She lied on me and said that I slung Raven under the couch. She lied on me and said that I was the one who kicked her in the stomach when she was pregnant with Raven. And it's like, why do you keep doing this to me? This hurts. And it was all about unfinished business and never-ending revenge from arguments and fights from foster care when those kids at school would, bully, harass, and laugh at us. And people would tell me that if my twin sister, if anybody ask me, is my twin sister gay or whatever, that I should just ignore them. That's what the teachers at school used to say. And so the kids used to try to get it out of me by trying to say, oh, well, which one of y'all is the gay twin? And so they made it like I was the gay, they made it like I was the crazy twin and she was the gay twin. And I didn't even, it's like the kids at school knew she was gay before I did, And so, after we turned 18, the foster mom admitted to me and she bragged and admitted to me that she was trying to brainwash both of us to be both so-called crazy and gay. And then trying to make it like as if we just alike. Because the foster mom herself, people speculated that she was like a feminist lesbian or something like that, So the foster mom would be like she said, if you're crazy, you'll do anything such as be gay. And then she's like, yeah, and you got to be crazy in order to be gay. So therefore, both of y'all are just alike. And then I forgot what other words she used to brag and admit that she was trying to turn both of us to be like both, crazy and gay. And I'm like, why would you do this? But the foster cousin Cricket said that the foster mom is the reason why Mark is gay. It's like, this is what the foster care mind control and the damage that they do to us needs to be exposed, But, so that's the real reason why her freaking forcing our hair to be short, But I'm hetero and always have been, But, after we turned 18, the foster mom started to be more blatant and explicit about giving no fucks about us. But she pretended that she cared about us like family when we were still under her control. She never cared about us. And people were saying that she was all about the money. Me and my twin sister are supposed to be teaming up together to expose the fake foster mom Adrian Felder and the fake Gretna police. But my twin sister is sold out enough that she does not remember the oppression she suffered with fake Gretna police. But then now, she would rather side with the fake Gretna police against me, and then a month later she going to jail. And we're twins, but her jail situation is none of my business. But, she used my jail situation as another smear campaign. And the fake aggressive defiance TV perp listened to my twin sister lying. And my twin sister was more than glad to be on his platform to smear campaign me and lie on me. and saying that, well, Candy went to jail. This is proof that she's not targeted. And which I posted multiple times, that part of the gang stalking tactics is to set you up to be homeless, institutionalized, penniless, broke, with no family support, no friends, just, isolated from society, and they want us jailed, institutionalized, homeless, and penniless and dead. And you can't go to the police because the police is in on it. But the police be gang stalking. And I have video proof of that too. The two fake women who freaking wrongfully arrested me, they're part of the freaking LGBTQIA whatever community. And they were gang stalkers and they wrongfully arrested me. And my twin sister, now when the Jessica Ricketts holdness perp said she was done with my twin sister, and my twin sister was like, oh, you said you were done with me, oh, why you still commenting and responding? Well, back in 2021, my twin sister was like, oh, what part of I don't want to be your twin anymore, don't you understand? But my twin sister's still stalking and harassing and following everything I do. There was a point in time she had illegal access to, I don't know how she was able to illegally view my TikTok videos if I had my accounts private. And some people have pointed her out and acknowledged that she's a damn perp. So anyway, when the kids at school used to be like, oh, which one of y'all the gay twin? And if I ignored them, they took it as, or they said, oh, is it true that your twin sister is gay? And if I ignored them, they would say that, oh, it must be true. And so then they would create false rumors and lie and said that I said this and I said that. And then, my twin sister would be mad at me for seemingly no reason. And act passive aggressive, and and then I'm getting in all kinds of trouble with the fake foster mom and wrongfully punished for no reason. And so all because of that, my twin sister has like unfinished business with me, and like still like trying to destroy me like with never-ending revenge as an adult. I mean, as adults, But my twin sister, tries to make it like as if I'm so, helplessly fucked up with being so-called retarded, because that's what the fake foster family conditioned her to falsely believe about me. That I'm crazy and retarded to the point of being helpless. That there's no way to help me. Like I'm so far gone with being crazy and retarded. And so my twin sister had that huge platform that she lied to over 7,000 people and saying that that I'm a schizophrenic that's pretending to be targeted just for money. And she's telling people don't help me, but then she making like she need help. And she asked for donations for rent money and stuff. And then she got mad that people stole the money that was supposed to be donated to her. And there's a lot of drama and confusion, with her and her cult followers that like, oh, let me stay away from this and stay in my own lane. And I got my own survival. That I'm, fighting. Dang, it's like they keep on making the corners of my eyes itch, like the same way they're trying to hit me with the weapons and make my nose itch. I just like had a slight pain in my jaw right here just now. But you know, well, I haven't been able to afford. I haven't been eating like dessert like every day. Every single day. But like a lot of people in the TI community mention about how the gang stalkers, make our teeth, like they destroy our teeth and our hair, or or they would destroy our skin, or even destroy our organs. And so my twin sister smear campaigned me in January of 2022, in the video that I did, like when they squeezed my organs, and she lied. I mean, she laughed and was mocking and making fun of me. Now, like, you don't even take this serious. It's like you're evil and sadistic that you don't take my suffering serious. But she would get her feelings hurt if people falsely accuse her of being a hypochondriac. But my twin sister can dish it out but can't take it. My twin sister had been a narcissistic, manipulative, controlling, abusive, troll, bully, gang stalker towards me. And she's working with both Anthony and the fake Darnell Williams perp and Kimberly Harper and a lot of the other online perps. And now some of them turn their back on her, and now she can't handle being bullied by them. But the fake You Wish perp that was used to be the fake Sunshine perp, not the TI that's Sunshine 849, but this fake perp that now calls herself You Wish. They sit there and my twin sister, when they would come and say hateful things about me, and my twin sister would defend and agree with their hate comments and talking about how they want me dead and everything. And when the fake Darnell Williams perp made and I screenshot it, and he made fake jokes about me being ripe for the sacrifice, and my twin sister laughed at that. And I got screenshot proof in my community post from, I don't remember how many months ago it was, but it was a few months ago, around Halloween. So maybe if you were interested, maybe like 5 or 6 months ago. And so my twin sister is into the that witchcraft, and some people say that she's part of the Order of the Eastern Star and Masonic, and people say that my other biological family members are Masonic and Satanic and sold out and everything. But I'm feeling kind of nervous, but at the same time I'm feeling a little bit better now that I've just vented what I had to say. And my twin sister being like honored, cherished, and adored and everything. And the same people who they basically idolize and worship her. And then that Jessica perp is all upset and talking about, oh yeah, Bridget and Kimberly and this person and that person, yeah, they they idolize and worship Brandy. You were idolizing and worshiping her too. So like now, some of my twin sisters' cult followers are bickering and arguing with each other, over her. And some of them are having disagreements about, with the fake live streams. Like my twin sister wants to make herself fake self-important, or like she got some kind of fame with the fake live streams. It seemed like she could not wait. She was desperate to get on a fake aggressive Defiance TV perks fake channel to smear campaign and lie and say I'm not targeted. But The weather that y'all saw this morning, I was in Pensacola and had to be out in similar weather and almost died in 2021. And my twin sister said, you see that GoFundMe that you got up there? You might want to leave it up there for your burial. And then when I exposed her about it, she tried to lie and say that that I took her wording out of context, when that's like plainly and blatantly exactly what she said, word for word. And that's something the fake foster mom Adrian Felder, that's the words that would come out of her mouth. Like, my twin sister parroted and carbon copied the personality of our foster care abusers. And my twin sister can copy off people all day, but she get mad and falsely accuse me of copying off of her, and then her cult followers will come and wanting to jump on and attack me. You know, I mean, she has a whole damn cult following. And I'm forbidden and not allowed to have one person to defend me. My twin sister has everybody too scared to defend me. But they'll all willingly side with the devil, willingly side with evil. So let me get off here because I don't even know if my storage space is running out. So, but I'm glad I was able to vent.